Taking a look at the Celtics, this is a team that's in great position to take control of this series.
Yeah, they've really positioned themselves very well in this first round. Fans will be urging them on tonight.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by Lopez.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one misses.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play it. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here's Brown for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Lillard finds Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. Over Holiday. Boston pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Tatum with some nice D. From about 16. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. And Prince is subbed in for Trent. Pass to Portis. Lillard against Holiday. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
The 3, here's Lillard. Porzingis grabs the board. And here's Boston. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. White for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Lillard. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Brown can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. Going with almost an entirely new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. getting past some contact into his shot.
Boston leading by 3. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Porter. Horford pulls it in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. Pass to Hauser. It's stolen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And Giannis throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Boston out in front, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. The Bucks trail. Porter, the pass to Prince. Back to Porter. It's Prince on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Hauser. No points yet. Inside. Elbow shot on the way. Tatum. Good.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Left side Porter. Jackson on the wing. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Hauser passes to Tatum. Tatum on the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Knocks it loose. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Out there.
Substitution on the court. Give yourself a round of applause.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Portis. Nice D from Tatum.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Fires for 3. Boston, no good that time either. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. This is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
Free throw good. Lillard. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Green is checked in.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Tatum. launches it. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Good. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. Too much to handle inside.
There's 1:26 left in the second period. Porzingis passes to Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
White, the pass to Brown, and Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
That's a bad turnover right there, but aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Second chance effort. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Brown with it. Green picks him up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez comes in for Sims. And Kuzma's subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both shots good from the strike. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Lillard passes to Trent. Back to Lillard. With 4 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're
looking at how the Celtics. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Green out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the point guard position.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Green. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. Back to White. And here's Tatum. There's the triple. The rebound by Sims. And here is Antetokounmpo, pounded by Tatum. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
White against Porter. White can't hit.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday passes to Tatum. And he sinks the 11-footer. Tatum's got 9.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Pass to Porter. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Prince with the bucket.
But when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. And it's Kyle Kuzma in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma against Tatum. Outside White. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Tatum against Kuzma, and the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game. Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics. Number 11.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Tatum, a screen on Lillard. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Lillard converting inside.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. They set the pick. Back to Pritchard. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Porter. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Brown with it. Now Porter defending. Holiday taking his time here.
Good body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. And he drops it first. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Hauser in for Tatum. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. And so he makes both from the line.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. It's blocked. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And Pritchard, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 4.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Horford.
He remains scoreless on the quarter, unable to help them narrow the gap.
Brown passes to Cornette. Here's Hauser, guarded by Trent. And here's Brown for three. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Here's Pritchard. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Luke Cornette. And it's Hauser in at the two guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Lillard. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Lillard pulls down the board.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Celtics with the lead. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pritchard gets it to go.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma to tie it up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Horford. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Porzingis finds Brown. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. And here's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 2. Giannis with the jam.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Tatum. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Tatum from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Sims has got 4 rebounds now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Porter pass to Prince. Jackson against Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Jackson on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Kick out to Brown. And connects from downtown.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum pulls it in. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Here's White on the drive.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Different look from Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Sims. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And Prince is subbed in for Porter Jr. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
The 3 from Prince. Porzingis grabs the board. Lillard against Holiday. So it's Boston who scraped by with the win. And this is a critical win for them. They grabbed the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.